Hello, John here, also known as Veninator, and welcome back to the TGC Tours. So we're at the Rolling Oaks Open at Cherrybrook Golf Club. Last week we ended up in 15th place in CCI, which is really, really good going. It's only my second time in this division, if that's what you want to call it. And yeah, both times I've made the cut both times. I got 34th place, I believe it actually was, in the first time I played in this division. And then yeah, last week we got 15th place, which is really good. So yeah, we're doing well. Let's see if we can carry on and have another good week. Of course, the goal at the minute just to make the cut and see how we get on from there. I have played this course a few times just to see how it was, and I find it fairly tricky. I mean, I looked at the scores that people are getting, and 5 and 6 under is like probably the cut line sort of area. And I did quite struggle to get to that score, to be honest, when I was practicing. So we'll see. But so it's the red tees, pin set 1. We've got low wind speed, which is a nice condition to have there. On the southeast, very firm fairways, moderate green firmness, and the green speed is fast. Okay, what I did notice is the green speed by default on this one they're pretty quick actually. I think they're like 170 or something like that. So they're pretty quick for a CCJ course, just starting off the bat sort of thing. But I'm not sure what fast is. That might actually be slower than the default one, or it might be the same. I'm not sure. Let's see how we get on here then. Fingers crossed we could play well. Right, so I've hit that slow and it's 95% power, but it should bounce into the right area anyway, so we're okay.
Okay, there we go. This shot is clocking in at 195 yards away.
Okay. So I've hit this one fast, so there's not too much consistency with the pacing of the shots just yet. And that was, again, it wasn't quite 100%, but it's okay.
From here, who knows what could happen, but I'm eager to find out.
Okay, so this is a pretty distant putt, but it's gone in. There we go. Brilliant. Good putt to start off with. And it's an eagle. I didn't realise that was a par 5. So starting off with an eagle. That's a fantastic way to begin our tournament. I actually didn't realise, which it's classic really with me at the moment now, is I don't actually notice that I'm getting eagles until they've actually gone into the hole, which is probably for the best. Lowers the pressure. That was not the best shot. It's gone into, is that the light rough? Or is that, yeah, light rough. So to be honest, not the end of the world, that shot, really. I mean, obviously it's not ideal. Okay, so I got quite a lot on there. Again, it's only 97%, but it's, yeah, look at that. That's a good shot.
That's gonna work just
Pleased with that one.
on the approach. Looking pretty
and
good.
there we go. Brilliant. Okay, so that's a birdie. So an eagle and a birdie. So I'm 3 under through 2 holes, which is a brilliant start. As I said, 5 or 6 under would get us probably, if we did that 2 rounds in a row, would probably be enough for the cut, I think. It's very hard to tell. I'm playing this on Sunday this time around again, and not a lot of people have played yet.
Yeah, that was a good swing. Well done.
Yeah, that's decent. Not bad at all. Skidded off a little bit, but it's still on the green.
That's going to do just nicely. And
155s, yeah, so these are actually slower greens than the default settings, which is what I was practicing on most of the time.
This one's for par. This putt's going.
No, okay, I hit that too fast.
Too hard.
That was a bit silly. Oh well.
And there we go.
I mean, it's a slightly disappointing one there, but that's fine. I mean, I'm 2 under through 3 holes, so I'm not complaining. That's pretty good going.
Teeing off now in a long par 4.
More positives than negatives coming out of this so far. Hit that one fast. Again, 97%. It just seems to be my thing to do these days, is not to hit full power for whatever reason.
Shot on the 4th.
It's never a problem before. Oh wow, I don't know what I was doing with that one. I didn't feel like I didn't pull that all the way back.
Good job.
That's a very strange.
And this one is for.
Yeah, that's a very strange one. But it's okay. I could. Right. Okay, that's gone quite far as well.
About a dozen feet to the hole from here. Oh, it's getting there.
And that's 2 bogeys in a row, and that's not a good putt again.
Power into that putt.
Okay. Right, that's only just gone in.
Back bogeys.
Wow, okay. So we're one under now. So we started really well, and then we've had a real drop-off right afterwards. It's okay, though. I think it's time to... It's just about trying to stay focused and just sort of get on with it here. 100 at this stage is pretty good. I think I would have taken that before I started, if someone asked me if I could be 100 at this point. What I have done, I did have a 5 hybrid in my bag, and I've changed it to a 3 iron, which I've had before, but I've changed it to that just because it seems to be a little bit better for my distances and the types of shots I tend to try and do.
Next putt for Eagle. This one's for Eagle.
Okay, so this is a good opportunity. It's a relatively straight putt, really.
Ouch,
okay, well, it's going to be hopefully a birdie.
This one is a short 3-foot putt.
Okay. Decent effort and, yeah, good approach shot to get us onto the green. 2 putting, it's not too bad there for a birdie. That's good.
4 for this one.
And we're on 2 under. Going to be a bit safe here. That's a great shot. 98% again. But there you go, that's more or less where I'd want it, so that's good.
And here's our second shot on the 6th.
Okay, so I don't actually know what the elevation here does to the ball, as in when it's like low like that.
Oh yeah,
I think it might increase the loft.
I'm liking it.
I'm not sure.
It's a 12-footer.
Someone wants to let me know that in the comments, that'd be fantastic.
On this hole, we've got this left for par. This putt's tracking.
So I'm battling the greens here a little bit. Had a bit of trouble with them. I had them 2 bogeys because the putting was just, I found it a bit difficult. But there you go.
And that has kept you at
we got a par. I believe it's actually our first par so far. We haven't had many. We normally have quite a lot of pars.
And the 7th
so
is upon us.
See what carries on here. But it's been very up and down so far. Okay, so I've hit that to right. But is it going to get past the... Oh, that's unlucky. Unlucky bounce, really.
Oh, come on now.
I mean, of course, I did miss-hit it to the right, but I thought I got away with it. No, hit that too fat. Oh, that's all right. It's okay.
Okay, I'll accept that.
Must have been on the border of where it's
20 feet to go.
Not completely out of control there, because it still went the same distance, more or less. I thought that was going to go way off to the left and
just
not even touch the green or something. But yeah. Okay, so it's a par again.
Well putt. Now let's move
We're settling in to this.
And currently sitting at 2 under par.
Yeah, so 2 under through 7 it's okay.
And here we go. Let's see what happens here on the 8th.
Okay, so this is 9 feet down, so it's 129. Okay, I guess I'll go with this and try and actually hit it with full power, which I actually have this time. That should get close.
Yep, that's going to do.
It's a bit short, which, to be honest, I expected.
If you want to drop this in the hole. This one's
is that going? Yeah, that's a good putt.
Amazing.
There we go. So we've got another birdie. So we're 3 under. So, yeah, we're doing well when it comes to... If we just ignore the fact that we got the bogeys and it sort of counted out that eagle. 3 under through 8 and, you know, doing a decent front 9 here. I'm pretty happy with the result. At the moment, the best score in CCI is 13 under. So, of course, it'd be great to get close to that score. The closer to that, the more likely we are to make the cut, of course, overall, if we just do that in 1 round. But, yeah, that's sort of like the goal, I suppose, like the targets that you'd want to hit. But of course, I don't play to win the tournaments as such. I just play my own game and see how I do.
No good. Okay, this one for par.
Essentially just trying to improve every week, and to be honest, it's working. Getting better all the time. And yeah, 3 under through 9, that's pretty good. Pretty good start.
10th hole.
Okay, so I've hit that slow, so it's gone really to the right, which means it's that soft light rough is what I'm trying to say.
Light rough.
Yeah, it is. Okay. I think this should be okay. Yeah, that's looking good.
Green bound here.
It's a bit far. It should roll back. No, it's not going to. Okay.
Safely on the green.
I thought it was going to roll back. The green looked like it was sloped, but I must have just missed it. Oh, and that just did not turn at all. My putting has been a bit wonky, but yeah, the beads sometimes I just can't read them very well. They just don't seem to move as much as I expect. Maybe it's the pacing. Right, so will I use the 3 iron or will I use the 4 hybrid? This is where the 5 iron, the 5 would have been the ideal shot, probably.
Right. That's a safe shot. Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long.
And again, I think the reason I actually stopped using the 5 hybrid is because I was playing this actual course and I couldn't get the range right on them like longer clubs. So yeah, maybe that was still the better club to go with, the 3 iron there.
Let's see what happens here on the 12th hole.
Okay. I go for it a bit more elaborate here. Didn't hit it well. It's probably going to go right into a bunker, yeah. Okay, that's... Okay, this is actually quite tricky because it's not the bunker next to the...
We get up and down from here.
Just going to go full with this and not even try and apply spin to it. Pretty good.
Good job getting out of that bunker. Little work left to do, but nothing serious. Ooh,
this and for another example, it just did not turn at all then. It could just be because I didn't put it completely straight, but I just don't get why it's not turning. Yeah, it's a bit frustrating, but trying to stay calm, trying to stay positive as much as I can. Really have to in this game. You know, focusing too much on what's going wrong can really derail your round if you're not careful. Okay, that's a pretty good shot. It might bounce to the right. Oh no, yeah, we made it. We made it. That's okay. Managed to avoid the rough, is what I'm trying to say there. Okay. I did apply some spin to that, and it's worked. It's stopped dead.
6 feet here. And that
drops
for your 4th birdie of the
So
day.
I was a little bit apprehensive with that putt. I just do not trust the beads at the moment, and it did go more right than I expected it to go, to be honest, because it didn't look like there was any real movement there at all, but it's worked out. So we're on 4 under. 4 under is a good score.
And here comes hole number
4 under through 14 holes, or 13 holes. Haven't had to contend with any wind, really. I mean, 3 mile an hour wind is not going to make a huge impact, especially with my accuracy. My accuracy is not really at the level where that sort of amount would actually change much. That's a good putt. Downhill and slightly at an angle. That's good. So 5 under. Yeah, we're playing well. It's a positive first round here. And yeah, as I was saying, yeah, the wins is easier than some of my practice rounds. The wind really does make a difference. Be interesting to see what the settings are like. Yeah, that wasn't the best, but again, light rough, so we're okay again. What's the 6 iron look like? Is that going to be too much? It does take off 10% this lie, so I'm going to go with a full extra club again. The 6 iron there. Okay.
Missed the green there on that one.
Right distance. Is that going to go in? Looks it. Fantastic. I have been practicing my chip shots. Not quite there with them yet, but I am getting a bit more aggressive with them, and shots like that are happening more often because of it, which is really good. Yeah, not going to complain about one of those every now and again. It has helped my score on quite a few of my rounds, practice or otherwise. I mean, last
These
week,
shots
my
have been nice
worst
here.
round, I think I got 4 under or something like that, or 3 under, I can't remember.
All right, hitting
But
into
I
an
did chip
elevated
in like 3
green.
or 4 shots, so it's really positive in that respect. So this is going to be add another 10, so it's 252. So it's in between these. So I'm going to just go with the 4 hybrid still, but I'm going to increase its range by increasing the backspin or the loft, whichever way you want to look at it, and completely mishitting it. But in a decent position
Okay,
still
here's a
anyway, so we're okay.
shot.
Not what I wanted, obviously, but flop shot here. Oh, that's really high. And that's good. That's pretty good. It's got past all of the
Lining
horrible
up an
bits of the
8-foot putt.
green. And there you go,
Nice
straight
work.
putt.
That's birdie number 7
Nice, comfortable
today.
straight putt. So we're on 7 under.
7 under par.
We're doing well
after
in
that
this
hole.
ending part of the round. We've got into a bit of a better place with like our momentum's getting there. We're having some
Teeing
smart
up now on
choices
the
with our shots,
17th.
and I think that's making a difference. I'm just going to go with this. Actually, will I? Yeah, I'll go with this. Okay, I hit 97%, which might
This is
really
looking
help
promising.
actually, because I did feel it was going to be too long.
You'll be all right
Yeah.
there. And this one is for the bird.
Just going to hit this straight. Oh wow,
This
as
one could
close
drop.
as I can hit it straight. There we go.
And it
And nice,
drops
another putt.
way out.
Another good
Fine
putt.
work,
So
man.
that look at that. That's 5 bogeys. I would not be happy if it was 5 birdies in a row.
8 under par is your score.
Really
currently.
strong back 9 here. And to be honest, the front 9 started so well as well. That's really good.
Let's see how
But
you
yeah,
do here
really
on the
positive. We've got one more hole to go. Decent. Should be on the fairway.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Okay, this is about 150.
Okay, so this one is just over 8 yards higher, so we're looking at 161, or just over. So I'm going to go pitching wedge. This won't get there, probably. We'll just hit it as close as we can. No, okay. I mean, I didn't hit it very well, unfortunately.
Well, that's too bad. Pretty sure you
This
weren't
is a
planning
tough
on
one.
that. It's okay.
Right, I hit the shot well in terms of the tempo, and it's
Nice
probably
chip.
good enough, really.
This is potentially to save par.
Okay, decent end.
And with that,
So that's a really good round,
is
honestly.
over.
On the upper end of what I've seen so far, in
Terms
terms of the scoring, 8 under. Pretty pleased with that. I'll see you for round number 2 very soon. Until then, yeah, catch you next time. Goodbye.